and welcome to the Pixie Dust Designs YouTube channel. My name is Lynn, or LV Handcrafted here on YouTube, and today I am crafting with one of the new die sets to hit the shop. This is the ice cream truck, and let me tell you, you can already see there are a lot of dies that come in this set. So it's really phenomenal, and there are a lot of different ways you can use this set, both as individual elements as well as for the full 3D effect that you can create, because you can actually make this a 3D pop-up stand card. So I've die cut the largest die, the truck, 3 times, and I've die cut everything else out once so that you can actually see how and where all of these elements fit in together. You've got a lot of different dies to decorate your truck, including all of these little stripes and elements, frames, window frames, just like this here. This will be the side door window frame. And then I've just die cut the, there's a separate die for the window pane itself. And I've die cut that out of an iridescent card. But if you wanted that to actually peek through, because it's a separate die, you can actually cut that into your ice cream truck and actually have it look inside the truck and maybe fit in a little character there if you wanted. So it's got a lot of potential and possibilities, and there are a lot of dies here that are also some really basic elements that you can use too. So lots and lots of fun and a lot of metal for this set. The piece that I'm working on here right now is a awning that goes over the window, and it has one die that will cut out the main awning, which I've cut out of white, and it does have 2 score lines, and then there's a second die that cuts out individual awning stripes, and that way you can have this effect if you want, where there's a stripy pattern. Of course, you don't have to do it that way. You can always just use the main die and cut that out of solid color cardstock, or pattern paper maybe would be really pretty. So lots of different options there. The gray piece that I just attached is that bit of a counter that is where they would sell that ice cream out of. And it's great because it's dimensional, but all of this will still fold down completely flat as well. So that's what I really love about this. You can make this card and send it in the mail still if you wanted. So there are 2 dies that will cut out the elements that turn this into a 3D shape. And what you want to take note of is that there's actually a score line in the center, and that will help you to position where the middle layer, so the second die cut of the truck, where that goes. So I really, really love that we get those little hints and clues as to how to assemble this. And this right here, I feel, is just a total extra bonus. So this is a bit of a gift card holder, and it fits perfectly on the back of the truck. And that's exactly where I'm going to put it. So imagine using this awesome truck to give somebody a gift card. There are lots of different ice cream shops out there. Maybe you could give somebody a gift card to an ice cream shop. And how wonderfully themed would it be to present it in this awesome truck? So I think that's pretty cool that for a die set that already has so much included, to also include the gift card holder, which you could attach that to anything. You could put that on your regular cards, on your packaging presents, gift boxes, things like that. So it's really fantastic to have something that's going to be so general purpose. But of course, it's been well designed to fit perfectly here. So what I've done is I've attached the awning to my middle layer, and that way it has that depth, and it has the front layer to kind of rest on when this is actually put on display and standing up. So I've gone ahead and attached those down. And before I attach the backmost layer and close this off, I do want to attach these pieces. Now these are stands that are kind of display stands for your goodies. So you could put anything back here. If you have cute little characters, you could put a character inside the truck who is selling ice cream. And here I'm going to attach the backmost panel. So I like to attach one glue tab first, and then I like to fold over the side piece and attach this completely flat. That way, if you do need to send this, you know this will fold down completely flat if you attach it when it's completely flat. And all the glue tabs will find exactly where they need to go. Now, on top of this really fun truck, you get this huge ice cream cone that you can put on top of the truck, so that as this truck is driving down the street, everybody knows this is an ice cream truck. So there's one die that has both the cone and the ice cream. And then there's a separate die to layer on top of that. And that way you can actually cut a different color for your ice cream. And what I've done is I've cut both of those pieces twice. For the ice cream, the front one of the ice cream layers I've cut out of glitter cardstock, and that's going to be the front. And I've decided to attach this actually to the backmost panel. And there is a die that lets you use it as a stand to attach it to your truck itself. And the reason why I cut a second layer is because I want to cover up that element and have the back look nice and finished too. But the second layer of my ice cream, I actually just used the same pink solid color cardstock as I did for the gift card holder. And that way it coordinates, and I felt like it's the back, so I don't really need to use my pretty glitter card there. Here are all of the different ice cream and yummy treats that you can sell out of your ice cream truck. So one of the things that I really appreciate about Pixi Dust Design dies is that often you'll get the same die, but you'll have two of them. And that might seem like it's a waste, but it's really not, because for something, especially something like this, where there's just a lot of elements that you might want in multiple different colors, it's actually quite nice to have two dies that are exactly the same, because it does make this process go a lot faster. Because I was able to cut the base layer just like the large ice cream cone. All of these elements have a base layer and then another layer or two that you can glue on top. So you've got the ice cream cone separate from the ice cream, as well as if you want to add a topping like maybe some fudge or some caramel, you can have that dripping effect on top of that as a third layer. So there are a lot of elements here, and what I did was just die cut it out of a few different colors and mix and matched the colors. And there's so much detail here. Even the popsicle sticks have their own layer as well. So you've got ice cream in a cup, ice cream in a cone, or popsicles. Lots of different options and opportunity to mix and match. And you'll find that things like the tires and the hubcaps, there's actually two of each of those dies so that you can cut them both at the same time because you will be needing to. So I love that it's been thought out that way, where if you're gonna need multiples, that multiple dies, even though they're the same, are provided so that you have that convenience factor. And even though you do need multiples of the ice cream truck, obviously that being the largest die in the set, it would be rather hard to fit multiples of those in. But the ice cream truck, I feel like you could use it in its 3D pop-up form like this, but this will fit onto a card base as well, so you can always just use this flat without that pop-up. But look at all of this dimension and detail that you get, and how fun and easy it is to put together. So I really love this, and I really love this extra bonus of the gift card holder too, because it's just really nice to find elements like that where the die designer has really thought to maximize how much metal we get in these die sets, and every opportunity to give us something a little bit extra, Pixi Dust Design has done that. Thank you again, and until next time, happy crafting and have a fantastic day. Bye!